Ladies, who doesn't love a man in a tie? And gentlemen, who doesn't love looking spiffy in a tie? At the end of the day, knowing how to tie a tie becomes a very crucial skill for both men and women. And even though it's this important, there are a lot of people that don't know how to do it. That's why knowing how to tie a tie is a crucial skill that both men and women should know how to do. So, for many years, knowing how to tie a tie has been a skill that has not been able to be accomplished. And I've run into situations where no one knows how to tie a tie, so everybody's running around panicky, trying to find somebody that knows how to. As we will come to see, knowing how to tie a tie is something that is very beneficial. One reason that it's really beneficial is that you're able to dress properly for the occasions. So, for example, at job interviews, weddings, parties, and even for a speech. A second reason is who doesn't look good in a tie? As long as you're wearing the right shirt, you will pull it off and will look great. So, now that we've seen why it's important, let's get down to business. So, just some simple materials that you need for this is a person, so whether it's yourself or somebody else that is going to be wearing the tie, both your hands, and a tie. So, the first step to do is you're going to pop the collar of your shirt up and you're going to put the tie around your neck. So, you have a long end or the thicker end, and you have a shorter end or the thinner side, and there's a stitching on the thicker end. That's when you're crossing it over, that's where you're going to line it up. People tend to grab the thicker side with their dominant hand. So for me, it's my right hand. So we're going to cross them over with the thick side going over the thin. And then we're going to wrap it around in the back. And then we're going to put it through the loophole. So now once we've done this step, you get a mini triangle like this. After that, we grab the long end again and we wrap it around, but this time towards the front, such as this. And then we pull it through the knot again. And you created a little loop right here, so you're going to pull the tie through there. Going to pull it down, and then you're going to tighten. And the short end is, if you pull it, your tie goes up so it tightens around your neck. And you can adjust it if your tie does not turn out the way you like it. You pull your collar down, and voila, we have our tie. So now that we've learned how to do a tie, we can see that it's a pretty simple task. But because it's so simple, it gets overlooked all the time. And when it does, that means that there are a lot of unexperienced people. Now that you know how to tie a tie, you won't have to be the person running around in your panic mode trying to find somebody to help you tie your tie. If anything, people will be coming to you. We've learned, see, that tying a tie is not very difficult at all, but with a little bit more practice, your tie will start looking better and better each time. And eventually you'll be able to move on to more advanced knots. A benefit, remember that you now can tie your own tie. You don't have to worry about anybody tying your tie. And you will be able to complete your own look. You will be able to look nice and spiffy and present yourself in the adequate manner when going to your job interview or a speech or your party. Just remember that the art of tying a tie is now one of your special talents, and making sure that you're able to look as sharp as possible is in your power.